A bipartisan group in the House just introduced a bill to push our nation's transportation sector, a lot of those big rigs that haul our products, away from gasoline and convert their engines to run on compressed natural gas. They argue America has enough natural gas to meet our energy needs for the next 100 years, and it could potentially create more than 500,000 American jobs. Congressman John Larson of Connecticut introduced this bill. Congressman, it's good to see you. Good morning.
Good to see you again, Chris.
I mean, it sounds too good to be true, so why isn't Congress jumping on it?
Well, this has been a bill that's been out there for a while, but let me commend my co-sponsors, John Sullivan and Kevin Brady, joined Dan Board and myself, and now more than 180 members of the House on both the Democratic and the Republican side. It has wide bipartisan support because I think of the urgency. You know, people have seen what's happened with tsunamis in Japan, and certainly as things unfold in the Middle East, never has there been a greater opportunity for us to wean ourselves off a dependency on foreign oil. I think the American people get that. They see what's happening with rising prices at the pump and recognize that this is a time when we can find a less expensive way, and also something that's abundant, accessible, and it's American. We make it here, we can draw it out here, and this is going to go a long way towards making us energy independent.
Well, one thing that may raise a red flag for some folks, because we are in the middle of a budget fight, is even T. Boone Pickens, who has supported this, said it would cost the U.S. Treasury $3 to $4 billion in tax credits to get this through. So is this likely to happen in the middle of not a budget fight, but people looking at the long-term deficit?
Well, I think the president having come out and recognized this importance and significance, and I think the large bipartisan support that we have in any kind of recession like this, you're going to have to make strategic investments. This is one of those things where we're a winner on several fronts. It's good for the environment. It's good for the economy and the creation of jobs, as you pointed out. It's also great as an energy source that allows us to be globally competitive for the next 100 years. And as importantly, as a foreign policy tool, finally being able to extricate ourselves from dependency on foreign oil. Chris, this will cut right now the trade deficit and trade imbalance, half of which is attributed to our dependency on oil. This will eliminate that. So for all of those strategic reasons, the bipartisan support, and the president coming out as strongly as he has, I think that this bill is going to pass, providing the incentives that we need.
Congressman John Larson of Connecticut, thanks for coming in.
Happy to do so.